Okay. Let's see if we can survive another mission. I really shouldn't have bought the super secret ultimate incredible super armor because... Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, because I should have bought everyone decent armor and weapons. Weapons would be nice. But, you know, yeah, I've had a whole day to think about this regretful decision. But it's so badass. And now his tactician will help us a lot. If I could get 3,000 gold, I could give everyone super armor. I mean, they'd still be wearing nothing for weapons. But hey, if I get 3,000 off this mission, everyone would have armor. Why must you be insane? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm glad I have that. What did that even give me? It was the painting. Yeah, I don't regret anything. I do regret it. I think it was a mistake grabbing the painting, to be honest. Alright. Yeah, we're doing this one. Most useless? Actually, I think he's better in battle than Anna is. I think he's better in battle than Anna, but the tactician thing works well with him. And this guy can heal himself. So yeah, I think it's the right choice to turn this guy into a tank. I'm not supposed to be devious here. But I want to explore it. Even if it's bad for me. Panic at the society. Bobo the Misadventurous has had a misadventure and went missing. Don't let that guy out. Look at his name. Don't let him out. I do like people who heal themselves. Yes, I like that. It worked so well in Mario vs. Rabbids with that stupid Rabbid Luigi too. He could fully heal himself every turn. It was ridiculous. But the greatest success I ever had with a character like that was when I was beta testing Alter Isla Genesis. The author needed to see my save file at one point because of a bug. There's this kid that in the original game everyone seems to consider to be the most useless character ever, and I took one look at her stats and went, this is the most OP character possible if I build it right. And I made something absolutely ridiculous. And in the second game, I looked at the same character again, who was a completely... everything about the gameplay was changed, and I'm just like, this character is absolutely ridiculous if I play my cards right. So I set it up so she would hit all the enemies like every turn and fully heal herself and do all this damage. So when the developer needed my save file to track a bug, because as I said, I was a beta tester, I sent him the file just so that he could find the bug. And the next email I got from him was, "Holy shit, you turned Indy into a monster!" Just like, yeah, you made it possible that she could vampire all the enemies every turn if I played things right. So of course that's what I did. Yeah, literally, unless something could one-shot her, she was immortal, and nothing else mattered. Let's see. Lady Vaduva organized a search party, and your crew was the quickest to respond. Besides helping a fellow explorer, Anna has another reason. Wherever Bobo is, there's treasure! And misadventure. Crew looks up where Bobo was going to explore. The crew is just about to go when a local fisherman warns the crew, "Stranger, you better watch out. The Temple of Trance is gaining ground here. They're being really nice to everyone and giving away free mugs. I don't trust it one bit." Maybe you could get some protection from the ancient stupas. Mystic stuff, man. Free mug. Why do I want a free mug? I have no equipment to speak of. I'll take it. Oh, it's a trinket! Oh, doggone it. It's a trinket. I wanted an armor or a weapon. I mean, I guess a mug would be... Alright, well, whatever. Well, I'm gone. Those priests of the temple are freaking me out. I'll better start anew somewhere else. Pretty extreme reaction to receiving a free mug. Anna actually likes the mug. So, you got the missing Bobos, some mysterious stupas, and a temple of the trance. It seems mystery and treasure are just around the corner here. Well, I mean, if it costs 0, I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. Interesting. We're actually moving on water tiles. Alright. Do we want to go for XP? There's a culture challenge there. I'll go for this. Ah, these birds have been following you for hours now. You're pretty sure one of them called you Rivalax. Now they've done it. Oh, come on, let me use my tactical knowledge. It just randomly doesn't let you use tactics sometimes. Shallows. Yeah, it's cool though. You have 85 hit points. That's more than a llama. This bird is really mean and hard to take down physically. Looks like a jerk as well. Alright, well... So... They're sitting on healing tiles, I see. Music's a little different. Alright, no turn for you. And you two get the debuffs. Now, if you don't have a ranged attack, your only option is to hit Mr. Super Armor. Well, speech defense is his weak point, but that's not gonna cut it. Alright. Zazu has many friends with him, I see. Let's see. Good -50. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna stun this little hornbill again. Kings don't listen to little hornbills for a start. Let me see. Well, your physical defense is down too, so you know that'll work. Crunch. The healing tile. I'm not gonna let you have a turn to actually heal. Alright, sure. Throw dynamite at it. Hey, Kunto! I know, isn't it awesome? Oh, that's not good. That, and she has a giant super taser. It's pretty freaking awesome, too. Fortunately, if I want to hit you, I have to do this. So... Yeah, our lack of weapons and complete lack of armor on 2/3 of my party is, well, this is just the introductory encounter, and it's... Maybe that final level up will give us the edge we need. Wow, they're cutting through his super armor just fine, aren't they? They move forward, there's no getting away. Interestingly, her speech defense is better than his. Alright then. Alright. I don't think that you two can take her down. Well, I mean, I guess it could just be an electric fork. Followed up immediately by... If I had one more debuff I could stack... Oh well. I think this is safe. Alright. And for my final trick, I stun you. Yeah, that would be Hadriex with her archery. She was a damage dealer. Oh shit. I take it back, I take it back, I take it back. Devious, devious, devious. No, don't do that. Oh, okay, thank you. Good. Okay, I'd done so much devious, it still gave it to me. Okay. Whew. Now that you've dealt with the birds adequately, Anna's proud of the character the crew showed. We were rude and insulting. Anna finds that fills her with pride and joy. We managed to find a book of Hindu folklore. Sadly, the whole thing is very cryptic. It was a nice piece of literature. Okay, so we don't have whatever skills would have boosted that. I want to go for these, but there's something odd is here. This must be one of those ancient stupas. It's well preserved. There are 3 symbols on each stupa, each representing a color. Remember how many symbols you've activated. Baloo? And that leads to gold? It's pretty weird. Maybe we can find more ancient stupas. Ancient stupa just barely reaches over the ocean waves. It's in a fine state, given the harsh environment it's in. Currents tell the crew of sunken treasure. Oh, hey, look at that. Stupa has the power to bring you there. Okay. But there's a treasure there. Crap. Oh, there's a 0. Okay, if I move there. Guided by the mystical power of the ancient stupas, you feel the treasure is hidden below the waves here. It won't be easy, because the currents are strong. It would be a fool's errand to send everyone diving. Better to have one diver who's an accomplished survivalist. The others will keep the Albatross 2 going steady. Charles takes a deep breath and hops in the ocean. Like a true explorer, he manages to go pretty deep. There she finds it. You know, I noticed this about the last DLC, little typos and errors. And I've skipped over most of them, but anyway. A sunken merchant ship. Charles has to make a quick decision on how he wants to spend her oxygen down here. Oh, you tempt me, game. That would be so nice. Can't we go up and down a couple of times? More than one dive? Alright, go for it. Charles continues for the real treasure. Time is running out. The last thing to explore is the hold of the ship. If there's any treasure to be found, it'll be found here. Besides that, Charles has to hurry. The merchant slip is slowly being dragged into a ravine. Suffocation. I'm going to use a tool. A bottle full of air, I guess. Yeah, it was the right choice not to be greedy for the treasure in this case. If I had a scout, it would be different. No, don't you dare! Don't you dare! You get your butt. Okay, thank you. The extra risk was not for naught. Inside the hold, Charles makes a great find. An ancient Chinese Ming vase. Charles's guess is this was a Chinese high-value merchant is confirmed. Oh, an actual Ming vase that's been sitting at the bottom of the ocean for 100 years. This would effectively make these 25% more valuable, at least monetarily. I have quite a few levels of tactician. That would be enough for 2. I'm only a single well, 2. Alright, I'll take them. You have just enough strength left. Charles emerges near the crew. The crew is amazed by his findings. What a privilege to have such an amazing explorer on the team. That's our end goal there. Don't want to go there yet. Fishing frenzy! Let me see. Okay. Sea gave the crew enough time to appraise all kinds of baubles they found on their journey. Some of them are still worth something. One of them's a free mug. I bet these do something. Ooh. I bet if I'm actually wearing them. Oh. You cannot swap trinkets you brought with you on the expedition. Okay. I bet if I'm carrying the mugs, that when I encounter the cultists, they'll be like, hey, you have the mugs. No, they eat raw squid and kelp and oh shit. There was a guy, who insisted, he made it his thing. Oh my gosh, was this the 60s or was this before that? There's this guy who decided to make it his life's mission to make it so shipwreck survivors could survive longer on the sea. And he had concluded that they usually died before they should have starved or died of dehydration because they give up hope. And so he wanted to give them hope, and he came up with a plan. And that plan was drink seawater and scoop up the plant matter on the surface of the ocean and eat that. Yeah, he actually made a couple of ridiculous journeys, including one from, like, Europe to America or something. Survived with his deranged methods. Mostly he'd squeeze the juices out of fish, raw fish, and drink that for fluids. Yeah, I mean, he did survive. So, I mean, I guess I'm not a doctor and he is. I don't think you should drink seawater, but he thinks you should. In small amounts during the first day only. Yeah. Priests of the temple surround an ancient ruin. It seems they can't agree on the cryptic clues left behind on the mural. You want to take a closer look, but you're discovered! Strangers! Have you already heard of the trance? Free mug? Once again, tactics is not coming into play. Why? Oh. I guess I should be aggressive then. I mean, a Tor does sound nice. Oh crap, an AoE. I should, once I get a third free mug, I'm gonna equip one on everyone. Alright, so we have problems here. Oh my gosh, they move 4! Why do they move 4? Why can't you stab me? Like a sensible bunch of psychopaths. That's what we're good against. Uh-huh. Well, it ain't much. Alright. As long as I finish them off, I've got some excellent stun power. Huh, they're trying to give me cups. You're only making him more powerful, fools! Oh crap, is that another priest back there? Another AoE guy? That is. Oh shit. He's slightly slower, so what I need to do is I need to take him out of the game for a turn. Her. I'm sorry, I thought that was a mustache. Those are lips. Okay. No, not you. Can I please? This'll work. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Alright, 2 down for a turn. Alright, they're all stunned. My fist meets your face! My fist wins. So, I'm not sure if that was really a good turn or not. There's one less of them, at least. Please don't hit us. Crap! That didn't hit as hard as I thought it might. Faster than I do. It's a real problem. 2 turns to recharge. I just need 2 turns. still in range. Crap, that does not help. It does not help. What can I do? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take the heal now. No, I'm worried it's really not gonna be enough. Yeah, I should not have come to this area. I should have gone someplace else. Oh, your cup has a heart on it. We're not going to survive long enough to get that final level. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. If we could last one more turn, we could heal. Or, I mean, area effect hit them. Can't trigger another deviance or I'll be in deep trouble. I got nothing. Just one turn. Give me just one turn. It's not enough. They're gonna bury me. My healings are melee range. I might be. We might be over. Speech defenses are so poor, and this area is not being nice. I want to heal, but these guys' area attacks mean I need to be spread out. It's just rough no matter what I do, man. Soften you up too. Or I could miss. I mean, that helps me so much. Can you take the hit? No, you can't. Oh! Oh! Alright. I have my area effects back, but the way they're spread, it's not gonna work. No getting away from them. I have one stun. That could work. If only I could deal with this guy. I don't know. We'll see if I even win this fight. Ah. I just lost another Drow Bard today in Xenonauts, but I'm almost caught up in tech. Almost. I'm in December at this point. Stun. Reasonably hard. turns away. Ugh. No, I haven't gotten to the next. I actually haven't gotten the good shield just yet. But yeah, no, I haven't gotten the new armor. I saw it last time. Yeah, it's about what I thought would happen. And now we're every. Oh my gosh! They locked me away from using revival. They made it impossible for me to revive anyone. I think this is game. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. Yeah, that's it. So I'm getting pretty far. They take an indefinite. They joined the cult. They joined the cult. In the end, they all became cultists. Oh, right. Show me. Etiquette course. All crew members gain etiquette? Whoa, what? Whose story? I didn't even have this guy. I've never used him yet. +2 campaign at the end of each expedition for each level of Beguiler. And he gains 2 levels of Beguiler? Holy crap, that's powerful. Crew members gained. Wow. That's interesting. And I think I figured out why the Holy Grail thing kicked my ass. These DLCs really changed the game a lot. I don't even fully appreciate, like, God, to do the strategies now that the artifacts do different things and stuff. I'll have to rethink some of the things. There's also another mode of gameplay, a completely new mode I haven't tried yet. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Okay, so if this guy's captain, I get plus 2 encounters every time he succeeds an adventure wheel. And he gets +4 research from encounter. That does not sound like a fighter. That sounds like a scientist. Oh, how good is this? I can't decide. The etiquette one is these two? Wait, that one didn't show a picture of anyone. One of them showed this guy. You sure it's not just a speaker card in general? Alright, let me see. So that one's really cool. What do you do? Snob. Acquiring a specialist entourage will give your campaign token a random improvement. It's basically what Anna does. I like Anna, but I think this guy's better. In battle, at least. I can't quite tell you which one of these is better, though. If you're able to get a lot of campaigns... I had very low campaigns that game. Oh, okay. 2 specific people. Oh, okay, then. Interesting. The next time I play, I'm going to try... I think I'm going to use him... Okay, so I can use that card with him, right? Okay, so, and I'll pick 2 other people. I know, we got a samurai who likes cleaning things. I don't want to use the old lady. This guy's got a nice beard, though. I did like her. If I unlock a few more characters, I'll probably get a feel for good parties. Like, I liked her healing ability, and I liked her dance ability as well as the healing a lot. Having a party with 2 healers was amazing. Yeah, if I'd given everyone armor and weapons instead of investing all my cash in one super armor, I would have been a lot better off. The lack of weapons in particular hurt. For prices like that, there have to be ways to get lots more money. And then there's this thing. I wonder what this is. This game recommended it for if you've already finished the game at least once. To achieve victory, you must complete the Emperor's Blessing against the most magnificent... Oh, it's head-to-head with Rivalox. Can he be the last boss for once? You cannot win the blessing by collecting renown. Instead, you must obtain titles by completing challenges. Train as many archaeologist levels as you can. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. How is... Alright. That's kind of cool. Oh. So I guess this is going to be basically the same game, only different. Not a unique area. Weirdly, that makes me think of Band of Kings of Ancient China. Probably none of you thought of Band of Kings of Ancient China when that challenge was described. Probably because none of you have ever heard of it. It's an old PC and NES game by Koei back when they made all these awesome historical simulation games. That one was based on Water Margin, which is one of the 4 Chinese classics, one which I still haven't read. But anyway, it's up there with Journey West, you know, that story that they keep doing anime on, that Goku came from. Anyway. Yeah, in Band of Kings of Ancient China, you had to get the Emperor's Blessing before you could overthrow the evil Gao Q, which, I mean, you know, kind of what we got going here. And you got it through gaining status, popularity, as the English translation called it. Which you did by defeating wild beasts and basically conquering a shit ton of territory and making the people like you. And then he'd give you the Imperial Edict, and then you could take down Gao Q. It's actually one of my all-time favorite strategy games. I spent so much time playing Band of Kings of Ancient China and Master of Magic when I was a kid. And Shingen the Ruler by Hot B. I actually still haven't done a Let's Play of Band of Kings, but I've been meaning to for years now. Anyway, this superficially just sounds strangely similar. Makes me wonder. Anyway, interesting. Maybe this will be what we do next time. Would be impressed if you could beat the challenge with this crew. You can hardly believe you're gonna take on a challenge like this. Okay, I like that little touch. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Huh. You know, I might actually use random crews. It'll give me characters I've never used before. As long as it gives me 2 characters I've never used before, I'd be happy to try a random. Only chances are force field. Ah. When they drank mercury... Oh, come on! Who didn't drink mercury back in the day? The Egyptians, I think, even used mercury. I don't even know where they found it. all over Europe, just everyone. Who didn't force mercury into every orifice of their bodies in the Middle Ages and ancient times? Good grief. If we looked hard enough, we could probably find a culture in the world somewhere still doing it. What can I say? Mercury's just so cool. Everyone's just like, well, it has to be magical, right? Look at this stuff. And, yeah. Anyway, alright, well. So, tomorrow's gonna be Xenonauts. When I get up. Wait, no, hold on. Actually, I don't know what my schedule is tomorrow. Shit. Let's assume 8 p.m.-ish is my best guess of when we'll be doing Xenonauts tomorrow. I hope. Radium. God, I've read old stuff. Like, you could, as a child, you could order radioactive material as a child in, like, a children's science kit thing. Like, it'd have all this different stuff, including actual radioactive material at a certain point in time. Yeah, people, man. And then there was the watch factory. Oh my gosh, there was a watch factory. The glow-in-the-dark stuff that they put on the watch heads, and the people working there took pictures and they'd smear it on their teeth and turn out the lights and grin. It's like this was all radioactive. They all horrible, horrible things happened to them because they didn't know. Because they didn't know any better. Actually, most factories, if you go back far enough. Okay, let's just put it this way. If you go back in far enough, everything is horrible. Which is kind of cool when you think about it the other way around. Because in another 100 years, they'll look back at us and think how about horrible everything was. Like, holy shit, people got old! Oh, back in the early 2000s, people would age. Oh, look at how horrible that is. Oh. And they couldn't teleport to work. Oh my gosh, how did they survive like that? And their idea of luxury for facilities was just a bowl with water in it. They couldn't just teleport all of their gross things out of their body like we can. Or whatever the hell they do in the future. Assuming we don't screw everything up between now and then somehow. With some giant-ass war or something. I'm optimistic. I'm actually very optimistic of some of the medicines and things that they're testing that might be really awesome. Maybe. We'll see. A 10 minutes long stream. Well, if I fail fast enough. No, I've been working on this file, playing it. Well, I haven't had as much time as I'd like, but I've been working my way up. I've got the science almost caught up, even though I'm only in December, because I've invested in an extra lab. I haven't lost a country yet. And I have a little cash. I'm kind of behind in my engineering, though, which is a problem. I just don't have enough planes. I just don't. The science is helping because it's giving me more advanced weapons. I just got the plasma weapons on the Corsairs. I need to get that to up the torpedoes and air-to-air missile defenses a little more. But yeah, anyway, I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'll have a little bit more time tonight to get a little further in it. I'm trying to get as close to where we left off as possible. I've lost some people. Lost quite a few people. But I haven't been losing tanks. And that's the important thing. because I don't think about them as tanks. They're not tanks. I've actually concluded they're more vulnerable than the average soldier when he's wearing wolf armor. They are artillery pieces. They make things go splat. That is the only thing they do. They make things go splat from a distance if possible. Anyway, yeah. Both XCOM and 40k Mechanicus. 40k Mechanicus? I don't know what that is. I haven't gotten into the Warhammer stuff. I've always had friends who were into it, but I never did. There was a really cool fan animation from 40k with some Marines fighting some, I don't know what the hell they were, but it was impressive as hell. Anyway, without losing it. Whoa, you beat which XCOM? You beat an XCOM without losing anyone? That's impossible! No, that cannot be. Huh. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go probably sit around and watch things on YouTube while playing Xenonauts. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna just play Xenonauts. If I let myself get distracted by watching anything, it will be bad. People will die. More than usual. Anyway. I could wear one of my lab coats. It's not summer anymore. It's getting cooler again, so the added layers wouldn't hurt. Let's see, but which one? The white lab coat or the black lab coat? Well, technically dark blue, but it's black enough. Age of Empires. Deluxe edition? Well, anyway. Yeah. Catch you all later. Bye. No, I haven't done the blanket thing yet. I need to do that this weekend. I'm gonna put a heating blanket, an electric blanket, and then I put a blanket over that, and then I have another one that I put over me. I do layers. When you live in the Arctic, you learn layers. But anyway, all that stuff's always hidden off camera to create the illusion that I'm just... Also, I'm still wearing t-shirts. I need to change into my winter wardrobe. Like, seriously. It's been unusually warm, but that's no excuse. We're in the season now. Solidly. Alright. Bye.